What's good, GTP family? What is good with y'all today, man? We're gonna switch up the little tempo today, man. We're not gonna give y'all no fab, no semen retention a little bit. We're gonna give y'all some actionable skills today, all right? Actionable skills. Y'all can go take this out into the world and do it for yourself, man. We're gonna teach you how to monetize your skills in 2020 to get you a full-time income, man. That's the whole goal. We're trying to get a full-time income, not having to work for nobody, and it can be real simple. And this could just be the start to what you want to do later in your passion projects, but really a good foundation on learning some skills, monetizing those you can have forever. And you don't have to, you're never going to lose it. You're never going to get rid of it. So you're just always going to have this, and you can make it in any market at any time because these are actionable skills and actionable advice. It's really simple. 3 steps to get you a full-time income in 2020. So if y'all want to see some type of content like that, y'all stay tuned. For your roadmap to 2020 to make you a full-time income just off one skill, we basically just got 3 steps, all right? So we got skill, your offer, and your traffic. This 3-step formula is really the key to selling any product, any service, anything like that. Really, because your skill, that's what you're offering to somebody. So we got a couple different examples of skills that we could do. We can do photography. So we can do photography, videography, graphic design, running people's social media pages, personal training. Anything that is a skill that you have that somebody else would want, you can monetize that. And you can build these skills up in 3 months' time. You can learn how to create web pages in 3 months' time. You could do a lot of this stuff in not a long time. All you have to do is really go to sites like Skillshare, Udemy. A lot of these places have courses where you can just learn like a step-by-step, or pay somebody that you find online that has like a step-by-step formula of what you want to do. So if it's graphic design, you can learn how to make logos really nice and easy, then sell those off. And we're gonna get more of that to the offer step. But right now we're just talking about skill, how you can build this skill. So within 3 months' time, you could, like I said, pay somebody for a course to learn how to do it step-by-step. You could have a web design course, or really even this where it really gets tricky, man. I mean, not tricky, but what's the word? It gets good. Like you can really just outsource all this stuff. And for those of you that don't know what outsource is, really, you could create a full offer for one of these services, and if you don't know how to provide the results yourself, you can find somebody that does, give them a piece of the profit, and then you just take the pros on top. And the reason this is gonna work is because the person that actually knows how to do it, that's probably their passion. That's probably something that they want to do every day. Like for somebody that does photography, they actually like photography. They might not like the marketing side or the sales side as much to actually go find a client for their business. So that's where you come in. You do the sales, the marketing, find a good enough offer to have somebody want to pay for these services, and then you just basically hire them for the job, and then obviously make it low enough so you can get a good profit margin off of it to get compensated for what you're doing at the same time. And then that goes for anything, photography, videography, like any of these skills right here that can all be outsourced or they can all be learned in a certain period of time. It's all about what you want to do. Me personally, I have a social media marketing agency. So what we do is Facebook ads and lead generation for local businesses. So for businesses like, well, me personally, I work with gym owners specifically. That's who we're like marketed to, but we can help different types of businesses as we're still new and we're still growing. So still trying to figure out our niche in the market and exactly what you want to go to. But you do want to niche down. So we're gonna let's transition to the offer step. So it's getting hot, man. Let me take off this one. Y'all got me working. All right. So now when we transition into the actual offer step, that's where we're gonna bundle this up into something that we can package deal and offer good to the actual business owner or whoever you're trying to target. So the key thing about offer is you want to find your niche. And the reason niche is so important, niche is basically a segment of the full market. So if you got a full market of people, which is 7 billion people in the world, who are you targeting so they will want to buy from you because they feel like you're speaking to them specifically. So for example, like I said, at my business, we do a gym niche specific or the fitness niche of people. Because if you think about it, if you're coming from it from a business owner's perspective or somebody who's looking to purchase these services, who do you want to work with more? Do you want to work with somebody that's doing everything for everybody, or do you want to work with somebody that's specifically geared to what you're doing? Like if I was a social media marketing agency that does any social media marketing for anybody, we do every single list of service, we do web design, a full spectrum content creation, everything like this. We're just a generalist in the market. And you can't really charge those premium prices to get if you don't get paid for your services. The reason you can't do that is because it's just harder to make someone feel your value. It's all about providing value with your offer. That's definitely a key step, is you want to try to provide the most value possible to the actual business that you're targeting. So once you got your niche, gym owners, now you can construct a plan to exactly what you're gonna do. And once you have your niche, the next step I would say is try to find the highest ROI offers possible. Now ROI, that's gonna be your return on investment. So by them putting in this amount of money, they're gonna get this service quality out of it. So that's their return on their investment. If they put $1,000, they should at least expect to make $2,000 back. So now they got a 2-time return on their investment. That's what I'm promising to my clients. So whatever they're paying us, we can 2 times that based on using these Facebook advertisements to reach them. And that's included with the advertising costs and the actual service fee that I'm charging. You'll still make 2 times on top of that. So you want to make it like a no-brainer for whoever you're targeting. So if you take it from a graphic design perspective, if you're pushing out logos at say $150, now they have a logo that makes their business look more professional and things like that. So if you notice that somebody has a lacking logo, then you can literally just, we're gonna get more of that in the traffic step, but you can literally just inbox them and ask to redesign their logo for a certain fee, and you can show them some of your work, case study, and that's pretty much an easy sale. Just have some, my bad, I dropped my thing, man. But yeah, you can basically make like a case study to show them your value in that market. So you can show them if they're a beauty influencer. Here, I did 10 other beauty influencers, like they do hair and shit like that, and YouTube. I did 10 other beauty influencers logo, and look how nice they look. Like, look how professional that looks. And you just out here with some shit you made on Canva. Not knocking Canva by any means, man. You gotta get it how you live. I use Canva personally. If you're not hip to Canva, it's an easy graphic design software that you can make some decent stuff on there and flip those for your niche. Like, a lot of this stuff is easy, man. It's too many ways to make money out here. I'm just trying to give y'all a simple 3-step method to how to monetize any skill in 2020. So once you got your niche, you got your high value, high ROI offer. So shit, for social media management. Now somebody in their head, they're doing their post a month, they're not growing their social media, they're only posting 1 or 2 times a week. You could take that over, literally take 10, 15 minutes out your day, post on their social media every day for 30 days and engage with content. Probably take you 30 minutes a day to an hour and charge them $1,000 for it. And it's all about who say, yeah, for real, most of this stuff. So like, a lot of these prices be high, but just think what they're gonna get out of that. If they're selling a $50 product on their social media and you increasing their brand gives them 100 followers, half of those followers convert to buyers, 50 times 50, that's shit, a number. I can't even think right now. But yeah, I'm bad at math. Y'all gotta get used to that. When I say some math shit, I probably would not know the answer. I'm just terrible at math. But yeah, so basically you could offer that to them and structure it as that. You're saving them time and you're making them money. That's what a lot of people don't. That's what a lot of people is a commodity for them. You can always get money back, but time, if you could save somebody time and make them money, that's like a double whammy. Like that's a no-brainer. And that's what you're really trying to do, make it a no-brainer. If you can make it a no-brainer for the client, they have no choice but to say yeah. The way you're positioning it and saying that this is the only method, the only way to do it, then it's gonna be real simple. Just like another easy one, web design. Everybody needs a website. Everybody needs a website. Everybody needs a website, especially in 2020. So you can literally go to Facebook, type in the niche that you're looking at, or with web design, it doesn't really even have to be a niche because it's so broad. Everybody literally needs a website. So you can go to Facebook, go to Instagram, search around. Yeah, let's transition more in that traffic. So you gotta find people to look at your offer. So yeah, if you do web design, you can literally go to Facebook, go to Instagram, check out their pages. They should have a link to a website. Sometimes it's gonna say that 404 not found because it's the hosting is bad or some shit, or it's gonna be a terribly built website. You can pitch them on the website, charge them a certain amount of money, let's say $2,500. Find somebody online to make you a great website for $1,000, and now you just pocketed $1,500 off one person. And you just repeat that and you do it because it's all a numbers game when it comes to the traffic. It's all a numbers game when it comes to the traffic. No matter what you're doing, you just have to put your offer in front of more people's faces, and some of them are going to say yeah. Of course, you want to try to improve this offer over time, but you can only improve the offer based on the results you're getting from your traffic. If you don't know how the market's reacting to your offer, you don't know if it's a bad offer or not. So you have to test, you have to test, you have to test. You have to keep testing a different offer, a different approach, a different DM, a different email, a different Facebook message, a different post on your own personal brand. I said personal twice, I don't know why. You do. But a post on your own personal brand. It's like once you build this stuff up, you're gonna have people coming to you for advice and coming to you asking for help on certain services. So just like me, I'm trying to position myself as somebody that knows a lot about this social media marketing and these paid advertisements. So if I post more content surrounding that sphere of space, people are gonna just be naturally looking how to run Facebook ads for a gym. Bang, hopefully my video comes up, they click on it, they get some free value out of it. Because like I said, it's all about providing that value with your offer. Hopefully they get some free value off of it, and then they'll ask to work with me because they see I'm an expert in the market. It's just like your website, that's where you're gonna get the value. If you have the social proof of making good websites, then they're gonna want a website from you. It's just like if you don't know how to do none of these services, the person that you're gonna use from the outsource, like whoever you're gonna outsource the service to, you can use their case studies. 9 times out of 10, you don't wanna find a newbie to outsource to. Like, that doesn't make no sense. You wanna find somebody that's been in the market, been doing it for years, so they got a track list of testimonials and case studies and everything like that you could just steal from them. Show it to your client as this is somebody that my team can work. You don't even have to position that yourself if you feel like that's unethical or something. But you can say somebody on my team has did this. This is what my team provides. And at that point, you're thinking more of like a business owner instead of a worker, in the sense to where you're using your time for money. You're using your skills for money at this point. And the sky's the limit on how much you can charge for those skills. So again, with the traffic, you want to hit up social media,
personal brand,
and then once you really get up into it, you can start doing paid traffic.
So where you're putting money to get your ads in people's faces.
But I don't recommend that until you're actually making some money off of it, because you don't want to underestimate how far you can get with these two. So you can hit up people's social media sites, like I said, look at their profile, see what they're lacking. Based on your offer, you're already gonna have a target person of who you wanna go to. You can type in, use the search bar on these social media sites, use Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. There's a lot of features that we're gonna be going into on later videos where you can find how to actually get the person's email, or you can direct message. Like I said, you gotta test. It's gonna be a numbers game. So test the email, test direct message, test the cold call. What works best? Sometimes you might see a business, their website is lacking. You can just call up, ask to speak to the owner, say you want to hop on a 15-minute meeting at a later date, explain why they need a website and why you feel theirs are lacking. You're providing the value, letting them know you're an expert. You show them some testimonials. Now they're gonna get a website from you, and you just made $1,500 by not doing nothing. Because like I said, you could outsource it, or you could do it yourself and pocket the whole thing. Because most of these services right here, it only takes literally 3 months to learn. You put your head in the trenches and really try to get like the basics of it down and learn it, you're good. And most of the time, you don't have to be an expert. That's where I got caught up. I thought I had to know everything about the space, man. You just gotta test and dive head in first with all this stuff. Like, you don't know it's gonna work until you try. And a lot of people can get caught up in listening to other people who's already been successful in their advice, but is that gonna work for you? You don't know. They're different people. The way you position it to people can be different from somebody else, and you can still get success off of it. There's so many different spectrums of success stories, but that's because they tested and felt what worked for them. You don't know what works for you until you try. So, I mean, that's basically gonna sum it up, man. Like, it's real simple. You find you a skill that you could offer to people, get traffic in front of that offer, and you're gonna make money. Like, it's so simple. So just to recap what we talked about, just put in real simple terms. Skill you can find: photography, web design, videography, graphic design, social media management, social media marketing, personal training, fitness. You can be a beauty influencer, anything, bro. Like, sky's the limit, bro. Let your imagination go crazy. Then all you need is an offer. The keys to finding a good offer is you want to find a niche market. You don't want to really target everybody, depending on your service. But once you find somebody exactly who you're targeting, your ideal client, you can market to them specifically so they'll feel that emotional pull. Because the people gonna buy off emotions and not logic. Like, you could talk about logically all the benefits and all the features and all the shit like that, but if it doesn't resonate with somebody, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna buy it, period. So once you actually figure out who you're targeting, you can provide more value to that specific person. So the value is gonna be the key though. You wanna give away free value, just so they'll be pulled in. So I didn't even touch on a lead magnet.
We're gonna hit that real quick. Basically,
a lead magnet is just something to get them through the door so you could market them later. So once you provide this value, free value a lot of the times, 5 steps on how to do this, 5 steps to a good website, how to get bigger in 3 months. A lot of these free magnets are what pulls people in. That way you can get better traffic using your personal brand. So I recommend like collecting emails for like an email list, so that way you can keep pushing your message and your offer towards them. I hope I'm not making this too complicated, because it's really super simple, man. It's a skill, offer, get traffic in front of that offer, you're gonna make money. So don't overcomplicate this. I know there's a lot of stuff I talked about that we haven't gone in depth with, and I wanna touch on later videos, but for this one, I just want you to know that just get a skill, find any type of skill you can learn quickly, offer that to people every single day. The more people you offer to, the more people that's gonna say yes, and that's where the traffic comes in play. How many eyes are on your offer? If you offer to 500 people in a day, and you do that for 7 days, I guarantee you're gonna have at least at least 5 people say yes. And that offer has to be high ticket. You don't be dealing with this petty money, man. Don't be just making stuff for a website for $500 and just dishing them out. Like, make this a big enough offer. Like, all it takes is 1 or 2 yeses and you change your whole life. And now you got a full-time income. You make a couple websites for $5,000. Somebody gonna say yeah on that website for $5,000. You think it sounds out there, but somebody will say yeah. He's got to find that somebody. And the more you position yourself as a person of value and you have good testimonials and case studies and examples, the more people that's gonna say yeah. So I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off too much, man. I hope this provided value to you. If you got any questions, leave them in the DM. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. It's GTPJ and we are signing out. Alright, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video, man. I appreciate all y'all watching and who made it this far. Y'all definitely hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. I will be releasing more and more videos as we go along. I appreciate y'all following along on my journey. God bless.